Hi, I'm Kimberly Allison from Starliner Music. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to continue with my series entitled Blues Solos with Comping. In this series, we look at getting back and forth from lead guitar to rhythm guitar accompaniment, otherwise known as comping. First, I'll perform Blues Solo in the key of F, number 4, and then I'll break it down for you. Here we go. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, blues solo with comping in the key of F, number 4. In this exercise, we'll be going back and forth between lead guitar and rhythm guitar accompaniment, otherwise known as comping. So first we'll play a lick, and then we'll go to the comping, and then we'll alternate back and forth through a 12-bar blues. In this exercise, we're going to focus on the F minor pentatonic, otherwise known as the blues scale, and we'll be using the D pattern primarily. The D pattern is for those of you who know Caged. I'll go ahead and give you the fingering for this pattern of the F blues scale. It's starting around the 4th fret area, and it looks like this. So the licks that we'll be playing will be coming out of this scale pattern, and then we'll go into our comping for the 12-bar blues. Now that we've looked at the scale, let's go ahead and break down the first phrase. Here's phrase 1. So I'm starting out with a whole step bend here at the 6th fret, release, then I'm doing a finger roll here at 6th fret, and then a couple of quarter bends, and then I end this lick on the note F. Now the note F is timed out here so that it's the first note of the first full bar of our 12 bars. The rest of the lick is really just a lead in to the first full bar, so it's a pickup phrase. That's all before the first bar, and then this note F is on the downbeat of the first full bar on the chord F. Then we'll go over to our comping pattern, which is based on F7. We have a little partial bar here, and we're hammering on. So under the partial bar, I have the flatted 7, the minor 3rd, and the 5th. And we're going to hammer on so that we actually hear the major 3rd, but we're still catching a little bit of that minor 3rd as we hammer, so that makes it sound bluesy. So this is enough to suggest F7. Then we make a quick B flat triad here under our ring finger. Now we're not really changing chords here, this is just movement around F7. So that's our comping pattern. Now the second part of our phrase, whole bend. Now I'm ending here on the flatted 7 of the F7 chord. So if you imagine like a big F7 bar chord, the 7 is here. And this 7 is a nice note to end on because it's a chord tone, and it feels like it's really like setting up the 4 chord, like in language terms, conversationally. It sort of says, okay, we're taking a pause here, but there's more to come. So the 4 chord is coming. So we have... Let's put both licks together for the full first phrase. on to phrase 2. Here's phrase 2. So we're going to start out with triplets, and we're going to slide into the 5th fret, and then still using our F blues scale here. Now we're going to come out of this lick on the note B flat, and that's timely because we're leading into the B flat chord. So that's our 4-chord B flat. We're using the root to set up that chord change, and then we're going to go over to comp on B flat. So we're going to do the same thing that we did for F7. We're just going to take that partial bar, and remember the partial bar has the flatted 7, the minor 3rd, and the 5th, and we're going to hammer onto the major 3rd again. So that's an abbreviated B flat 7 chord. And then we're going to make a quick trip over here to an E flat triad. That's just movement around the B flat chord, and then back to B flat 7. So we go back to a lick. The lick is triplet based, so we're going to play these triplets, and then we're going to use the blue note with a pull off, ending our lick on the note F, which is the root of our 1 chord, and that works out because now we're back on the 1 chord, and we use the comping again for F7. Let's put the full phrase together. Now for phrase 3. So we're going to start this last phrase on a lick, and the lick starts on the 5th of F, and that would be the note C. And then we have a pull off from the blue note to the 4th, and then coming down the scale, and we end this lick on the note C, which is the root of our 5 chord that we're leading into. So now we're on the 5 chord, and we're going to comp. So we'll be playing C 9th, walking it down to B flat 9th. And now our next lick uses the blues scale. Normally in this pattern, I would finger the blue note like this. But I'm actually going to put the blue note over here because it fingers better for this lick. So the lick is, and I end on the root F, and then I start my comping pattern on F7 like this, what we've done before with the hammer, and then I go over to a D flat 9, which is a half step above our 5 chord C 9th, and then I'm going to end on F13. So in this 13th chord we have the flatted 7, the 3rd, the 6th, which is the 13, and the root on top. Let's put that together. That's it for blues solo with comping in the key of F number 4. I'm Kimberly Allison from Starliner Music, and I hope to see you back on my channel soon.